This is Mountain Connections, and if you're looking for some marriage advice and something entertaining to watch, you're going to want to tune in to Marriage Boot Camp Hip Hop Edition. The finale is tomorrow night, and I spoke with Dr. Ish Major. He's a psychiatrist and specializes in marriage counseling. He has some great ideas for us and gives us a tease about what to expect in the finale. Let's take a look.
Today I have the opportunity to speak with Dr. Ish Major of Marriage Boot Camp Hip Hop Edition. He's going to help us strengthen our relationships during this tough fall and also tell us more about the finale coming up. Dr. Ish Major, thanks for talking with us today.
Hey, thank you so much for having me.
So let's start with how we can strengthen our relationships, especially right now when life is really tough. We're home more, stressful, it's all the things. What can we do?
Well, you can acknowledge the elephant in the room, right? It's a tough time for everybody, and it's a tough time because of so much uncertainty. You don't know what's going on, right? So your relationship on coronavirus is like pouring gas on a fire. Everything that was good, it makes it that much more appreciative and better, but everything that was bad, it kind of blows that up. And so you really got to be willing to be vulnerable with your partner. Say, hey, this is scary times. I don't know what happens next. I can't tell you what happens tomorrow. But I'm worried about us getting through it as friends, which is most of what we're doing. So let's sit here and talk about it. But trying to feel like you've got to make your partner feel better, that's what's putting a lot of pressure on folks. So just focus on your friendship, right? Friends have empathy. Friends can talk about anything with each other. So be that for each other. And that takes the pressure off the relationship in a lot of times.
Absolutely. And in this season of Marriage Boot Camp Hip Hop Edition, you've been working with 5 couples. What are some things that these couples have been seeking advice for?
Well, this is a real life show. So we have real life issues. We've had substance abuse and their enabling partner this season. We've had domestic violence, unfortunately, this season. We've had history of serial cheating and trying to get past that. Unfortunately, we've had pregnancies lost, unfortunately, and we've had new couples trying to figure out if there is a spark. So we really had a little bit of everything this season.
You really have. And as hard as it must be to watch some of these situations unfold, do you think viewers have a positive takeaway and really learn from these couples and their struggles?
Well, it's a real life thing, right? And so it does us no good not to talk about it. It does us no good to pretend it's not there. And so as hard as some of those scenes were to watch this season, as triggering, unfortunately, as some of the domestic violence stuff was, it all opens the door to having the hard conversation, right? What's 2020 about? 2020 is about having hard conversations that we may or may not be ready to have. So until we can have them and get through them and understand that on the other side of these conversations, there is a little bit of healing. There is a little bit of moving forward. We stay stuck. And so hopefully that's the take home, because, when it comes to domestic violence, we all know somebody right now this week who's going through it, whether we want to acknowledge it or not. But not being able to shine a light on it, not being able to talk about it, just lets it fester and grow.
And what can viewers expect from this finale coming up?
Shenanigans, drama, a little bit of everything. So, we've got Willie and Shonda, and they're trying to stay together. Who knows what's going to happen there? We've got Hazel and Davon. Who knows what's going on with them? Phaedra, of course, and Medina, have they really even had a good kiss yet? There's a lot going on. And we've got the lie detector results that are coming back, which is always the thing that peels the paint off the walls in the house. So it's gonna be a lot. It's a jam-packed hour. Make sure you get there early. Pop your popcorn beforehand.
Oh, I can't wait. Any last bits of advice before we let you go?
Yeah, I think, for these uncertain times, we have got to be comfortable dealing with uncertainty. Just sit with it, right? We don't have to know what comes next in order to be okay. Whether that's in life, whether that's with our work, with our families. And obviously that's going to relate to Thursday night on WeTV when you watch the show, because most of the times I don't know what's coming next this season. So we just show up and do the best we can. And usually it turns out okay.
And if we want more information, if we want to make sure that we know exactly what time it's on and we want to tune in, where should we go?
Yep, so WeTV this week, Thursday night at 9 p.m., Marriage Boot Camp Hip Hop Edition, and you will see me along with your favorite hip hop reality stars. They'll be right there.
Looking forward to it. Dr. Ish Major, thank you so much for talking with Park City Television today. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you so much.